Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are here to show you how to make this cute little pop-up card. It was inspired by Paper Paul, who is on YouTube if you want to check him out, but he made this card and he hand cut it and measured it. So what I decided to do was to make a SVG version so that we could make it a little bit easier. So anyway, it's a cute loading card. It pops up, it's three-dimensional, and it's a lot of fun. So stay with me as we create this fun card, and we'll get right to it. Okay, now that you have your file uploaded to your Cricut or your Silhouette, I'm not sure exactly how this works with Silhouette, but in my Cricut, what I need to do is turn some of these lines into score lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my file, and I'm going to ungroup it over here on the top right, and then click off of it, and I'm going to click first this rectangle here, and I'm also going to ungroup that on the right here, and I'm going to select the line, and on the top left turn that into a score line. Then I'm going to shift click the rectangle again and click attach, and I'm going to do that the same thing for these other pieces that have lines in them. So I'm going to ungroup, I'm going to shift click all of the lines, change it to a score, shift click the base piece and attach it. Same with this one, ungroup, click the three lines, hit score, shift click the base and attach, and the last one I'm going to ungroup, shift click the three lines, hit score, select the base and attach. Okay, so now we are ready to cut, and I'll be back with the pieces and show you how to assemble it. Okay, now that we have all of our pieces cut out, we're going to assemble our card. So the first piece I'm going to put together is the long rectangle. It's got a score line in the middle, so you're just going to fold that right on the score line, like that. And we're going to take the piece next that has a little heart in it and the rectangle cut out, and there's three score lines on there. So we're just going to fold this on the three score lines. And I'm just gonna take a bone folder and give this a good little rub. What we're gonna do is you want it so that when the heart is up, you're gonna have it so that you have the two first folds are going to the back, and then this one's going to be sticking out to the side. All right, and what we want to do is we're going to put some, I'm going to use score tape. You can use glue, but I'm just going to use score tape for this. This is kind of a quick card, pretty easy. So I'm just going to put some score tape on the top side. So if the heart is up top, I'm putting it onto the left. And I'm just going to pull that off. What I want to do is I'm going to line up my card, score tape up, heart up, and I'm just going to put it right into the fold here. And you can just kind of hold your card up a little bit to get that lined up, and when it's nice and straight and flat, you just want to fold over onto your score tape, and then your piece is kind of stuck in the middle like this. Okay. Then you're going to have a piece that looks like this, and it also has three score lines, so we're just going to fold on each one of the score lines. And what we want to do is we're going to use it so that it's making like a Z. So this tab is going to go down towards the back, and then the Z is going to come up towards the front. And what we want to do is we're going to put some, I'm going to put some score tape on the top piece here. So the top of the tab, not the bottom. And you want to make sure you don't go past your glue tab. Again, you could use glue for this if you want to, or the score tape. And you're going to see, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. I'm going to mark it with a pen. There's a little notch cut out right there and you'll be able to see it when you cut this out. It's a little bit hard to see because it's white paper. But what we want to do is we want to put the tip of this piece lined up right with that little notch, like that. Okay. And then we're going to just fold that back over. Okay. The next piece is this little piece that looks like this, and it's got 3 score lines. Seems to be the number of the day. Just going to fold that on each one. And what we want to do is I'm just going to put a little score tape in the box. You can, again, glue this. I'm going to put 2, I think, just to hold this tight together. And fold that over. So you're going to have a tab on each side, like this. Now, what we want to do is you're going to fold your piece down. Let's see. Let me just grab a piece of colored paper just so you can see this a little bit better. So you're going to have this piece down where it's folded like this, and we're going to put some score tape on the top side of, you're going to put them on opposite sides. So I'm going to flip it over and put one on the back. So you have one on the front and one on the back piece of tape. The one on the front, you're going to pull the tape off. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue it. If you have this piece all stretched out, you're going to fold the first 2 folds up in half like this, and we're just going to oops, actually we want to glue this way, and you just want to be in the center. It doesn't have to be perfect, just somewhere in the center. Okay, and now you have glue on the bottom here. So what we're going to do is you want to hold this up a little bit. You want to close your card with the pieces folded kind of the way they're supposed to be. So like this little X or whatever. We're going to close the card, and once everything is squashed into place like that with card, you can just rub that little glue tab down. Okay, so now when we open our card, you can see there's a little action there. Okay, next piece you're going to have are these 2 rectangles. You're going to have a red and a black. What we want to do is we're going to glue the black to the long strip. And you're just going to get it right on the end of one of the sides. So just going to kind of go like that. And then the red piece, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to glue that right on the end like that. Okay. Then I'm going to put a strip of tape right along the edge of the back of the white piece, opposite of the red, okay? And you're going to glue that, put this in here so you can see a little better. I'm just going to put it just inside the little tab here. So this is our flat tab, and then the black one, I'm actually going to put a piece of score tape. I'm not going to go right on the end this time. I'm going to go in just a little bit, about, I want to say, that's probably 1/2 centimeter in. Yeah, about 1/2 centimeter in. And what you're going to do is we're going to stick this to the bottom piece, but you want to come over about 1/2 centimeter and get that right in the bottom there like that. Okay. Then I'm just going to put a row of score tape on the end here like this. what I want to do is lock this tab onto the end of the card. So you can just line it right up. Make sure you can see this. You just line it right up and get that down like that. And then you want to fold your card, make sure it lays nice and flat. And you can see we have some action here. Okay, then you're going to have two pieces to just make the card a little bit heavier. You don't have to definitely put these on. I'm just going to do it just to show you because I made them. And they're the sides. It's not square. It's a little bit. It's actually a rectangle. So as much as it looks like a square, it's not. So what you want to do is make sure when you glue these on that you put them on the right way, because if you look, see that's too tall. So you want to make sure you put this on the right way. And then I'm going to put one on the back. Just gives your card a little bit of weight to it. Again, you don't have to put these pieces on if you don't want to. But I'm doing it because Paul, who designed this card, put it on his, so I'm going to put it on mine too. And I wanted to make it so that you had it. Okay, now this little piece, I know it's kind of silly, but the whole point of the card is to look a little bit like it's handmade. So I'm going to just lay this on here, get the heart kind of in the middle of the gap, and I'm going to take a Sharpie and I'm just going to use it. You can decorate the card any way you like. I just thought this was really cute and I thought it would be fun to kind of make it look, I don't know, simple, if you will. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna actually go over it a little bit with my Sharpie. I want it to look a little artsy, a little hand drawn. Okay, this is part of the charm of it, and I'm just gonna write sending you. I'm just gonna write loading here. And then on the front, I'm not using my absolute best handwriting. I want it to actually look a little bit artsy. And here we go. It's very cute. It's a simple card. Again, you can decorate it however you like. I just wanted to give you this option to make it look this way, but there's certainly a lot of things you can do here. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more videos.